I'm sure at one point or another, all of us have had trouble picking out an outfit, what to wear. Some of us might not know what matches, or we might not know what looks best. I have this problem almost every single day. But it's not because of those reasons. It's because I'm not sure what color is what. Like if I have two shirts, I'm not sure if it's black or blue. I'm colorblind, so it's very difficult to try to find clothes to wear and see what matches. I might come out looking like a fool, but I have my sisters that help me, and I have little tricks that help me. Since I've had colorblindness my whole life, sometimes if I'm not sure, I'll put on the tag, I'll write what color it is. In my closet, I'll have my clothes, I have them separated by color. So I have the lights, the mediums, and then the darks. So it's kind of a little tool, trick to help me figure out what's what. So today I'd like to discuss what colorblindness is and what it's like living with colorblindness. First of all, what is colorblindness? Colorblindness is an abnormal condition characterized by the ability to clearly distinguish different colors of the spectrum. Difficulties could be mild to severe. The most common colorblindness is red-green colorblindness. I'll get into that. But I first found out I was colorblind when I was playing baseball in Little League. I was a little kid, and I was a pitcher, so I pitched the ball, and we practiced at a park, so in the background it was all green, there was trees and everything. So after I throw the ball, the catcher would throw it back to me, and I'll miss it. The ball would end up hitting me or would go past me, and this kept happening over and over again. I was just thinking to myself, dang, that sucks, but it kept happening, so the coach went up to my mom and told my mom I should go get checked out, go get my eyes checked. So when I went to the doctor, they did all these tests and everything. They said I do need glasses, and then he also wanted to do one more test, and it was to see if I was colorblind. And there's several different tests that they use, but there's one test that's most common, and it's this one right here. So in the test, you'll have different circles. It's like a circle with a pattern inside, but it's all different colors, so I guess that's the way they figured out the test. And there's a booklet. I had a booklet, and there was about 6 or 7 different pictures in there. And you have 3 seconds for each picture to find out. There's a number inside the circle, so you have to figure out the number, and if you can, I guess that means you're colorblind. So here's the test. You have 3 seconds for each. I think it's enough time. So, in each of these, there's a number. The only one I can see is 25. I have no idea what numbers are in the rest. I can't tell you what's in what. Actually, I can. Now here are the results. So you can kind of see how you did. You guys got them right or anything. That would be normal vision. You can see all of them. And a red reading colorblind, they'd be able to see 25 and 56. I only saw 25. And then the rest, you just see the spots. That's how I see. I just see the spots with the circle. A couple of misleading. A lot of people, when they hear you're colorblind, they think you can't see color at all, and that's very rare. There's red-green colorblindness, and then there's also people who just can see shades of gray and black. But right away they want to come up to you, what color is the sky, or what color is the grass? I can still see color, it's just it's hard to distinguish color sometimes. And yeah, colorblindness means you're not blind, it's just your limited range of view, or what color you can see. And then now the causes. Most colorblind vision problems are inherited by your parents at birth. The mother is the carrier of colorblindness, so if any of you are colorblind, it's because of your mom. You can also develop colorblindness if you have certain illnesses or if you have any accidents. It can cause you to go colorblind. You have red, blue, and green cones, which are sensitive to those colors and combinations of them, and you need all three types to see color properly. So sometimes if you're missing a red cone, then that's what makes it tough to see red or blue and green. Inherited colorblindness happens when you don't have one of these types of cone styles or they don't work right. As you may not see one of them, the three basic colors, or you may see different shades of that color or different colors. So if I have like a red and a pink shirt, it's kind of hard to tell unless I put them next to each other and one's clearly darker than the other. And I usually think the darker one will be red. Sometimes I'm wrong and I'll be walking out and my sisters will stop me and tell me, "What are you wearing?" So I go back in and take a whole nother out. And that's also why I just wear like black shirts or white shirts, because it's pretty easy to tell. For a woman to inherit color vision deficiency, she must have a mother who is a carrier and a father who is color deficient, and the odds of this occurring are very slim. According to Howard Hughes Medical Institution.org, approximately 7% male population are colorblind, and 0.4% women are colorblind. So it's pretty big difference. There's no cure for colorblindness. Although they try to say there's things that can help, certain glasses with shades, certain tint and shades, they're supposed to help you see colors that you can't usually see. Or they also have colored contacts that can kind of help you, but I haven't tried any of them, I'm just going wrong. And in conclusion, I hope you guys have a little better understanding of what colorblindness is, and I hope you kind of feel what it's like living with it. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Amy, what did you think?
I thought this topic was really interesting. The way he started his speech, he grabbed everyone's attention right at the bat because he related to his own life. And obviously, he didn't have to, he barely read from his cards because it's going from his own experience, so it just made it interesting. His visuals are, I thought, really effective because it showed exactly what type of tests that he let us do it, and it didn't take too long, and showed, but I think he could have worked on citing his material more. I think I've only heard one citation, and that's it. I think overall it was good.
All right. A lot of what you said I would agree with. I like the personal story at the beginning of the speech, and I thought that you did a nice job integrating that into the speech. That's the kind of stuff that makes it more interesting, rather than we're just hearing a list of symptoms or a description of the technical causes or any of those sorts of things. That stuff is dry and dull. You personalize it, you tell a story, and you make it interesting by doing those kinds of things. I do think you need a little bit more focus on what it is you're going to say with your thesis statement. I know what the subject is, and you have a basic structure, but it's basically the same thing as your thesis statement. I didn't think that you signposted as clearly internally as you might have. On the, I kind of agree with Amy. It sounds like you did quite a bit of research, but I only heard 1 or 2 citations in the presentation. You want to be more consistent about that. I thought the visuals worked really well, except for a couple of things. Obviously, the test thing works well because everybody's responding to it. But when you get to that list of causes, you've got all this script up there. You need to edit it down to essential points because Otherwise, you just turn around and start reading all that stuff, and people are reading along with you, and it just takes us out of the speech. So you need to simplify that information. Also, you need to work on an exit line. You got to the end, and then we got the Porky Pig exit, and after what came earlier, I think you could have done better. All right, thank you.